Hello friends, so here is another question on KVL and KCL application. So this is the circuit here, and we will try to find the current supplied by the 50 volt battery. That is what is asked here. So for that we have redrawn the circuit here. So here we have to first assign the current directions, and then we will assign the polarities and then apply KVL. So here let's say the current flowing through the 6 ohm branch is, let's say we assign I1, and the current flowing through the 2 ohm branch PC is I2. So here I1, I2 both are flowing, so that means the current supplied by this 50 volt battery is I1 plus I2. This current here flowing through this 5 ohm resistor, let's say it is I3. Okay, this is I3, and here it is I2, I3 both flowing towards node C. So this one will be I2 plus I3. Okay, I2 plus I3, and here I1 is flowing towards node E, I3 is flowing away. So this one will be I1 minus I3. I1 minus I3, this. So we have assigned the nodes, okay, A, B, C, D, E, O for easier analysis of the circuit. So now we have to assign the polarities. Plus, minus, current flowing from plus to minus. Here also plus, minus. Here also plus, minus. Here also it is plus, minus. Here also plus, minus, like this. Here also plus and minus. Okay, so we have assigned the polarities. So now we have to apply KVL. Okay, so here the KVL equation will be, first let us apply KVL. So first let us apply KVL in the path A, B, E, D, O, A. Okay, A, B, E, D, O, A. Okay, so that KVL equation will be 50 minus 2 into I1 plus I2 minus 6I1 minus 4 into I1 minus I3 equals to 0. So if we simplify it, it becomes 50 minus 2I1 minus 2I2 minus 6I1 minus 4I1 plus 4I3 equals to 0. That implies it will be 50 minus 2 minus 6 minus 4, that is minus 12I1 minus 12I1 minus 2I2 plus 4I3 equals to 0. That implies 12I1 plus 2I2 minus 4I3 equals to 50. Let's say this is equation 1. This is equation 1. Now let's say we apply KVL in this path BCEB. Okay, KVL in BCEB. So here the KVL equation will be 6I1 minus 2I2 plus 5I3 equals to 0. Let's call it equation 2. Okay, this one. Then let's apply KVL in this ECDE. Okay, this ECDE. KVL in loop ECDE. So that will be minus 5I3 minus 3 into I2 plus I3 plus 4 into I1 minus I3, that is equal to 0. So if we just simplify it further, it becomes minus 5I3 minus 3I2 minus 3I3 plus 4I1 minus 4I3 equals to 0. That implies 4I1 minus 3I2 minus 5I3 minus 8I3 minus 12I3, that is equal to 0. This is equation number 3. So now we have got 3 equations, 1, 2, 3. Here all are in terms of I1, I2, I3. So here we have to pick 2 equations at once, okay, and we'll try to cancel out one variable, okay. So here let us pick equation 1 and 2 first, okay. 12I1 plus 2I2 minus 4I3 equals to 50, and this is 6I1 minus 2I2 plus 5I3 equals to 0. So here you see, here plus 2I2 is there, here minus 2I2 is there. So it is easily, if we simply add this, okay, if you simply add this will get cancelled. This will become 18I1, this will become 18I1 plus I3, that is equal to 50. This. So let's say this is equation number 4. 18I1 plus I3 is equal to 50. So now let us take equations 2 and 3. Okay, now let us take equations 2 and 3, that is this one and this one. So we'll write 6I1 minus 2I2 plus 5I3 equals to 0, and 4I1 minus 3I2 minus 12I3 equals to 0. So here also we'll try to cancel out I2, because it will be easy then to bring 2 equations in terms of 2 common variables, 2 same variables. So for that what we'll do, we'll multiply this with 3, this with 2, okay, this with 3, this with 2, and we'll subtract it. So it will become minus plus plus. So it will be 18I1 minus 12I1, 18I1 minus 8I1, that will be 10I1. 10I1, this will get cancelled, that is minus 6I2 plus 6I2. Here it will be 15I3 minus 24I3, so that will be 39I3. This will be 39I3, and that will be equal to 0. 10I1 plus 39I3 is equal to 0. So this, let's say, is equation 5. Okay. So here we have two equations, 18I1 plus I3 equals to 50, and here we have 10I1 plus 39I3 is equal to 0. So here we can multiply 39 here and then subtract it. So in that way we will have how much? 39 into 18 minus 10, that will be 692I1. This will get cancelled, 39I3 minus 39I3, that will get cancelled, and this will be 1950. Okay, 1950. So that will be I1 is equal to 1950 by 692, that is equal to 2.817 ampere, 2.817 ampere, that is I1. Then we can use any of the following equations out of this to get the value of I3. So I3 can be this, I3 is, we can use this one to get I3, that is, or this equation, we can use this equation also, 50 minus 18 I1, I3 is 50 minus 18 I1, that will be equal to 0.7225 minus 0.7225 ampere, that is I3. Now we have to find out I2. Okay, now we have to find I2, so we can use any of these equations to get the value of I2. So we can use this equation, okay, 6I1 minus 2I2, so it will be 6I1 plus 5I3 by 2, okay. I2 will be 6I1 plus 5I3 by 2, equal to 6 into 2.817 plus 5 into 0.7225 by 2 will be 6.65 ampere. I2 is coming around 6.65 ampere. This is I2. So we have got I1 and I2. That is very important. Okay, I1 and I2. Why? Because the current supplied by the battery is I1 plus I2. Current supplied by the battery is I1 plus I2. So the result that we want is I1 plus I2, which is equal to 6.65 plus 2.817, that is equal to 9.467 ampere. 9.467 ampere. That is the current supplied by the battery. So here, if you want to minimize your effort and everything, you can use your calculator in equation mode. Put these values, the three equations, 1, 2 and 3, you can directly get the result. But I would request you, please don't use that. Use these equations method, it will improve your calculation skills and everything. So if you want to eliminate all this extra effort, you can use your calculator. If it is if you are using a scientific calculator, you can use it in equation mode and get the result quickly. But it's good to have some practice. You can use the general mathematical skills, variable cancellation, to get the result. That will be a little bit time taking, but will be good for you. So here is another question that we have solved on KVL and KCL applications. So here in these kind of questions, the important thing is not to lose patience, okay, because see, there is a lot of equations that are involved. Again, from one loop equation you will get another equation by, you know, 2 or 3 equations by eliminating particular variable. Then you have to deal with those equations to bring it to one variable to get the result. Again, you have to put the result in some equation, so it involves a lot of calculations. So the important thing here is not to lose patience, okay, that is very important. And here we have solved this and we have got the result. So friends, I hope you like this video, and please subscribe my channel Engineering Tutorial for more such videos related to engineering, science and technology. Have a great day. Thank you very much.